Hello, hello! Today I am going to be terraforming and designing the entrance on my new island. I am so excited to be doing this. I've been wanting to design a new entrance for a while, so let's get into it. So this is actually the first terraforming or really like any landscaping that I've done on this island so far. I haven't really removed any of the trees and I kind of have some random furniture down as well, so I'm going to have to be cleaning that up as I'm building out this new entrance. I think for the most part, I will be getting rid of all of the trees that are here. I'm hoping to go for more of like a sunken theme for this island. So I pretty much want a majority of the island to be at least on like the second floor. So I'll be doing a lot of terraforming and a lot of cliff building on this island. What I really want to do with this entrance is to have a bridge across a body of water. I really wanted that on my last island, and unfortunately resident services wasn't placed in the right area to do that. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to do with this entrance build. My plan right now is to have the bridge basically lead from the airport to the bottom entrance of resident services. And then pretty much around that, I think that I will mostly just have cliffs and a lot of trees and then some water as well. So now that I've cleared out this area, I'm going to start building the cliffs around the front entrance. I think that I'm also going to add a little staircase here so that at the front entrance you could either walk right across the bridge to resident services or you could take the staircase up to get to the second level of the island. So I think that the front entrance area I'm going to have pretty enclosed in on all sides, on the left and on the front with cliffs and on the right with water. I'm also going to add a little bit of water here just to make it look more natural and so that it flows into this little like small river area in front of resident services. I also need to figure out the exact width for this. I feel like this is always a lot of trial and error for me to get just the right size of water so that I can put a bridge across, and the diagonal ones are always so hard for me for some reason, but I also love the diagonal bridges, so I have to do it. When I'm designing an area, I feel like I always run back and forth a lot just to kind of imagine what the flow of it is going to look like and how it's going to feel once everything is actually down, and if I were to run around the island, kind of like how that would feel and if it felt like too cramped or too difficult to get around. So I often just kind of like stop what I'm doing and run back and forth to see the flow and how it feels. Now that everything is pretty much set up, I'm going to go grab the bridge and see if I can get that to fit across the water. So I'm just going back and forth and trying to get this to fit. Now that it fits, we can go ahead and build that. I knew I wanted to have like a diagonal bridge for the entrance here. I'm so excited that we have this. This is like the one thing that I really wanted to do with this new entrance build. So now that I'm pretty happy with the layout and the flow of this and how it feels to walk around the area, I'm going to start putting down some custom designs. I recently found this like grassy and floral version of the path that everybody knows and uses, and I thought that this would fit really well on the island, especially right now that it's spring. So I'm really excited to be using this new version of the path, and I will link all of the design codes that I'm using down below in the description as well. I also recently found these diagonal blankets, which I think are so cute. They're so unique and it kind of adds to like the three-dimensionality of the game. So I've been really interested in using these design codes, and I feel like it fits so well right here. I'm not quite sure how I want to decorate this area yet, so I think it'll kind of be like trial and error of placing different things down and kind of seeing how they fit. I think I would still like it to be kind of natural and maybe like slightly springcore, so I'm gonna be using as many of those kind of items as I can and just kind of seeing what works. I do think that it would be nice to kind of have like a cluttered vibe as well. I feel like those just feel so cozy and homey to me. So I'm probably going to be leading in that direction for decorating as well. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to add a little staircase here just so that I can connect the entrance to the second floor and give kind of a variety of options for how I want the path and the flow of the island to be laid out. So I'm going to be decorating this upper area as well. I'm also adding in cliffs on this side of the path leading into the resident services as well. I really want it to feel kind of like enclosed, and I want to have a clear direction for how to get to resident services from the entrance. So I was thinking it would be good to kind of surround both sides of the path with water in this section of the entrance as well. I think this would also give good opportunity to add more design and decorate more on these cliffs as well. And now that all the pathing is laid out, this kind of should give a basic idea of how the flow of the entrance is going to be. And I'm pretty happy with it the way it is right now. also going to drop in pretty much just design codes everywhere. I've seen a bunch of islands where the design codes pretty much take up every space on the island, and I think it just looks so warm and inviting, and it makes the island look a lot more full. So I'm just going to go back in and drop that anywhere that there is a blank space. I've also really been interested in the idea of using these stunted trees as well, just to give a little bit more dimension to the island and to give more options with the trees. So I'm probably going to be playing around with that a lot on this new island. And I really love how this came out. There's a lot of water, trees, the flow of it feels pretty natural. And that was kind of what I was going for with this build. So I'm really happy with how this came out. I feel like it looks very full, and that was exactly what I was going for. And this is my finished entrance. I hope you got some inspiration from this video, and thank you so much for coming along on this food build with me. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!